What if the life you truly want is just waiting for you to be brave enough to claim it? Every human life carries two stories, the one we are living and the one we could have lived. This second life, the unlived one, isn't some distant fantasy. It's a truer, freer, braver version of you, standing quietly just behind a door. And what separates you from that life isn't time, money, or luck. It's courage. The greatest tragedy isn't failure. It's the life we abandon, the one we never dare to meet. Imagine this for a moment. There is another you moving parallel to your days. A version who said yes instead of maybe, who stepped forward instead of waiting, who chose action over hesitation. That version isn't gone. It's simply waiting for you to arrive. The universe often works this way. It whispers direction, not detailed instructions. As the Stoics wisely said, the path appears only when you walk. Most people don't lack dreams. They lack that first, crucial act of courage. Your unlived life is the collection of all those dreams you stored away for later. The choices you really wanted to make but didn't. The words you swallowed out of fear. The opportunities you dismissed because you felt you weren't ready. This unlived life doesn't scold you. It simply speaks to you in the quiet moments, in boredom, in emptiness, in that late-night question, is this really all I'm meant to be? Between the life you have and the life that's possible, there are usually three familiar shadows: the fear of judgment, the fear of failure, and the fear of not being enough. But here's a soft and unwavering truth. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is choosing yourself anyway. The door to your unlived life isn't waiting for fear to disappear. It's just waiting for you to begin. Let me tell you a story about a man who kept a notebook titled, "Someday." Inside, he wrote about a business he dreamed of starting, a mountain he hoped to climb, someone he longed to confess his feelings to, and a city he wanted to live in for a year. Every New Year's Day, he'd tell himself, "When life settles down, I'll begin." But life never settled. His responsibilities grew, the expectations of others grew, and his fear grew right along with them. One day, an old friend was flipping through the notebook, looked up at him, and said gently, "Your dreams aren't waiting for time. They're waiting for you." In that single moment, he finally understood. The real tragedy isn't trying and failing. The real tragedy is never trying at all. Living safely doesn't always mean living peacefully. Sometimes, it just means living minimized, living muted, living halfway between who you are and who you want to be. The cost of playing it small is subtle, but it runs deep. You start to lose respect for yourself. You lose your spark. You forget what genuine excitement even feels like. Eastern philosophy reminds us that the pain of not growing will always, eventually, outweigh the pain of growth. Your unlived life doesn't just vanish. It simply waits for you to finally choose yourself. But what is courage? Really, it's not some dramatic leap. It's not about burning down your past or reinventing yourself overnight. Courage is simple, quiet, and repeatable. It's sending the email you've been avoiding. It's finally starting to learn that skill you've postponed. It's saving the first $100 for your dream. It's waking up just 20 minutes earlier to have a moment for yourself. It's telling yourself, today, I'll just move forward 1%. Courage is a muscle. You strengthen it every single time you refuse to abandon your future self. If you've been feeling a pull lately, a sense of being drawn to something deeper, if you feel unsettled but not exactly unhappy, if you're aware that your life is okay but not truly aligned with who you are, that feeling isn't confusion. That is your inner compass pointing the way. Longing isn't pressure. Longing is direction. Fear is the friction that tries to hold you back. But courage is the ignition. Your unlived life has never left you. It stands right behind that door, patient and unwavering. And that door, it opens the very moment you do. You don't need a massive, bold step. You just need a real one. Place your hand on the handle, turn it gently, take a breath, and walk through. Your next chapter isn't waiting for more time. It's just waiting for your courage. If this message found you at the right moment, do one small thing today that brings you closer to the life you've postponed. And if you found value in this, share it forward. You never know whose unlived life is just waiting for a spark. Thanks for watching.